Do you think it would be bad for the UK if he were forced out of office?
Yes, I do, Dan, and good evening to your viewers. I think, look, at this moment, the country needs leadership. It needs stable leadership. It needs continuity. We've got an economic crisis of living. We've got a health pandemic that we're still dealing with. And we've got an international war that we really need to support and get our unity behind and support the Ukrainians in what's going on. The Prime Minister is leading on all fronts and doing a good job. So removing him at this point, or even consider that, seems to me like, as I think has been said, an act of self-harm for the country and for not in the best interest of the British people.
I mean, Nina Myskow, we are in the middle of a cost of living crisis. We are in the midst of a war in Europe. We're coming out of the pandemic recovery. Surely a Tory leadership contest at the moment, which would involve many cabinet ministers and really important positions, would be disastrous for the country.
No, it wouldn't. It was disastrous when Boris Johnson was voted in 2019. You don't see...
Why?
Because of what's happened since, for heaven's sake. He's a Prime Minister that you cannot trust. He's a known liar. His apology last night was absolutely pitiful. He was reading it from a piece of paper like that. If you are sincere and honest in your apology, you don't need a piece of paper. You talk straight to the people. It's just outrageous. So the fish rots from the head down, and he is at the head. And to hide behind Ukraine's skirts, to have a yellow and blue apron of his mum that he's hiding behind, to use Ukraine as a political means of saving his own skin is despicable. Just as despicable is the fact that hundreds of thousands of people are mourning people that they've lost during the pandemic, following all the rules, couldn't say farewell to them, couldn't hold their hands as they were dying, and Boris is partying. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is only one party.
He wasn't partying.
He
wasn't partying. He was presented with a cake as a...
Oh, for heaven's sake. That's, this is... It's interesting, I think, how the first party that he's going to be penalised for is a kind of soft one. It's his birthday. You think, OK, well, maybe, ambushed with a cake, for heaven's sake. But there will be
others.
Cake
didn't even come out of the damn Tupperware.
Well, there will be others. There will be others.